I should say something witty. This is usually what I do when things like this happen. You've just beaten Central African Republic. Next step, Norway.
Mobile. Play now. I see you. You have this belief in yourself. And belief is a powerful thing. It's what takes you from here to way over there. You're not getting by just to get by. You're going after something more, something you want. I see you. I see where you're going.
We see you. Get the healthcare career you want in as little as 9 months at pmi.edu.
Gosh. Okay. Well, there we go. See, because I had my mic muted from before. This is how what a lamer I am. My gosh, I've been talking away here for like what, 20 minutes. Yeah. Thank you for telling me. All right. Well, that's much better, I'm sure, because I've just been talking away and not saying anything. But I'm glad somebody came in the stream and told me that they can't hear me because. I don't know. I'm trying to have a checklist of okay, check this and check this and check that before I like start talking or whatever. And I did not. You know, what can I say? It's I don't know, man. I suck. So anyway, I tried streaming to Facebook, so I think I added Facebook to my restream thingy. It was like a thing that just popped up today, so I said, okay, well, I'll put that on, I guess. I don't know. And then I did. So, I don't know what will happen from that. Like, most of my Facebook friends are really actually people I don't know, so, you know, it's just been clicking whenever I go on Facebook. You just click on things, and then that's all I ever do. So, yeah, I had a friend from high school come visit me, for like 3 days. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, you know, when I play a game, it's easier because, you know, like the voice chat, you know, you turn it on, just voice, you know, triggered by your voice. And so it usually just works fine that way. And then you don't have to mess with any of your settings. So that's kind of what I've been doing when I do that. But anyway, so he's one of my, he's a guy that has been a viewer of mine for a long time, but also I've known him since high school. And he actually started watching me when I was just streaming on Twitch because, I don't know, like one of the social media things alerted him when I started streaming. So he actually noticed that I was streaming and he started watching me. He didn't even tell me at first. So, anyway, that was pretty fun. I haven't seen him in a long time, but it's weird too. You know, I'm going to tell you like, a thing about the new age of technology is that since he and I have been Skyping for so long, it didn't feel as like amazing or shocking to see like someone after a lot of years because, you know, it might have been Facebook that notified him. Yeah, I'm assuming it probably was because I was like connected to some social media. Yeah. And anyway, so like, you know, when you've been Skyping with someone and you haven't seen him, you haven't actually physically seen him for a long time, but you've been Skyping with him for a while. So, I mean, it's like, it wasn't like a shock or like, wow, that's what you look like now. Or you know, or wow, I haven't seen you in so long. It's like, you know, when you Skype with someone, one thing you get out of that is it does kind of bring you, it feels like you're closer. So, oh, I got my away message still on because I had a Pewdiepie repeat, so I guess I should probably turn that off. Let me see. Right, let me do that. Yeah, it's it's different though. It's different from like back in the old days when you just had voice, you know, like just phone. You could keep in touch with someone for, you know, on the phone, and you could even send pictures, which, you know, if you were really good friends, you would do something like that. You know, you'd send you know, like my grandma would send like a card and then she'd put pictures in it. And that's kind of like the old social media. So, but when you keep in touch, you know, in a number of different ways, it really is like you're actually closer. So, you know, like when he actually showed up, you know, in his rental car, you know, he drove up from the airport in the big city, and it was like, well, I already knew what he looked like, so it wasn't a shock, you know. Like, you know, we're all older, but you know, we've been Skyping for a long time. So he's like one of my first Skype buddies. He's like the guy that's my age that goes with the technology, you know. So he's not reticent to embrace it, you know. Like a lot of times when you're older, I mean, your head is packed full of more stuff. So it's like when something new comes out, you can be a little slower to adopt it because you go, oh yeah, I sort of heard of that, and that's what the kids are doing, or what, you know. You imagine you're sitting on the porch in your rocking chair, and you're going, well, those kids, what are they up to now, you know? But you know, I'm a technology guy too, so I kind of tend to jump into new technology. So like even before smartphones, I was an early adopter of handheld devices. So I always had a Palm Pilot, and then I had the very first PDA phone that you could get. And so you know, a phone that you could put apps on and do other things than just call, and you know, that had data access. And you know, the first wave of that wasn't very successful, but you know, it was fun, and there were a lot of things you could do with it. It really was really neat. When I move my, exactly, it's very fun and interesting. And when I move my like I tried VR like very early on, and it's okay. I guess it's like I'm disappointed by how crappy it still is. So so I'm waiting for like a little higher resolution to come along, because you know, it still looks pretty grainy to me at the moment. You know, I don't know. I just got a new phone, so I should try that in my, you know, my little VR you know, my VR goggle thing that you put your phone in. I could probably give that a try, and it might be better now. I don't know. But in fact, my phone actually has like the default resolution on it is actually lower than what it can do. So I could actually turn its resolution up so that it might be better in VR. So, but yeah, VR is like, I mean, that's not reality. It's not very realistic when like a lot of the games, all there are is like floating hands in front of you. And like you can't see like your arms and your body when you look down. I mean, that you should see that, especially in a really realistic game. Like if you're doing VR Skyrim, that's how you would set it up. And actually, that's how I did set it up in Skyrim. I got a really good first-person mod. So, so I could see my character when I looked down, and you know, it was like you could, but you don't really like pick things up with your hands in Skyrim. So, you know, there's sort of like the pickup, you know, there's sort of the pickup method where you hold the activate key down, and it's sort of like telekinesis almost, like, you know, things that are close enough to activate, you can hold the activate key down, you can pick them up. So, but you know, yeah, the really good VR, it's just not really there yet. And I remember sort of in the 90s, there was sort of a little surge of VR that came out, some cool stuff that came out, and there were even some headsets. There were some headsets that had like, you know, like super wide angle view. Oh, I was going to turn that away message off. I remember now. Let's see. So like, what's my link for doing that? What do I need to do? Oh, Nightbot. Right. I got to turn that one timer off. away. This one here. Okay, I've disabled it. Okay, so it shouldn't do that anymore. No, I'm not away. But yeah, okay, so I've turned that off. It shouldn't give the away message down. But yeah, I like new tech. I always like trying it, you know, and embracing it. And you know, I'm sure, you know, like I feel like eye tracking is really important in VR. And so eye tracking would probably be a big thing, and not just head tracking. And better, I'm looking toward like maybe better ways to move around. And for a lot of games like that are VR, I think probably it's not necessary to like actually be walking or like moving around in the room, I think, to get a really immersive gameplay. I didn't find that to be necessary when I was in, say, Skyrim doing VR, but I was just so disappointed at how grainy it was. So you'd think your phone is a pretty high resolution, but you know, when your eyes are like just an inch from the screen, you know, being assisted by a lens, it's not a high enough resolution to really give you a real VR experience. So. And it has to be really close to your eyes too, so otherwise, you know, your field of view is too limited. So you really want it to wrap around and go to your peripheral vision. And so, like, good VR is really it's not really there yet. It has to really, and the motion tracking on a lot of phones is a little sluggish. It makes people a little bit seasick, you know, or motion sickness basically is what I'm talking about. And so, yeah, oh, am I done with this? Okay. I should be doing something here, making videos. I'm just gonna make 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make a short one. I don't know what to do. I've got 4 video options now. Let's try this. I don't even know. Sports and home are... Oh, there's a sports and home together. Okay, like that. That's good. So that's a trendy video. And let's see what else I got here. So sports and home. There's another home. Do I want to do it? Music and home. Or do I want to do funny, because funny is something I don't have on the list yet? I don't care. I'll just click home. I don't care. What did I just do? I wonder if I set it. Wonder if I set my slider up. Oh, I streamed for a little while, it says, on the game. So, I've done something. I'm refilling my quest today, I think, you know? Purchase 1 trendy item, and what else can I do? Are there things, I think I've done all this. I did this in the morning. So this is coming up, but, so this is an incredibly, fun little game considering what it is. It's a very basic game, but it's actually pretty fun, actually. You know, you can use your creativity and make your room look this way or that, and you know, you can enter these little contests and try to get rated. And I've never gotten rated so far. I think my oh, this is PewDiePie's tuber simulator. So, my power cord fell out again. I left somehow my headphones didn't get charged up, or they got unplugged accidentally overnight or something. So yeah, Tuber Simulator. It's sort of a casual game, but you can basically you can design rooms and put stuff in them, you know. So let me show you like some of the ones people do. Like the last little contest thing where people vote on you was called podcast. So people were setting up podcasts, and it's all like got inside jokes, you know, from PewDiePie's old videos, like throughout the years. A lot of the illustrations are, and a lot of things you can put in the rooms are things you can remember from. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, you basically you start with just a cardboard box with a computer on it, and then you just kind of like, you can expand your room out and make it bigger and get multiple rooms. And so like if I look at people's rooms, like in the contest, I can vote on them. Like it's what I'm doing now. So this is like somebody's room. So people have like, you know, look, there's actually a PewDiePie and a Brad podcast. Oh, actually, the desk actually where your character is actually hidden behind the shelves. That's kind of clever. Hide the little desk and then show Brad and PewDiePie there at a table with some popcorn or something. And there's Maya and so, you know, the idea is to set up a thing that looked like a podcast. And so like people would, it's pretty cool. If you put it on, it's a phone game like Android, you know. It's Android or iOS. So I'm running it on my PC, but I'm using BlueStacks emulator, which took some effort to set up because I had to turn on hardware virtualization on my computer, so on my motherboard, which wasn't turned on. It's made it sluggish, but now it's pretty peppy, so it works fine. And you get a little bit of watch time, like watching other people's videos. You get some credit for doing that, so you get, in a sense, you get like views. You get a lot of views, like you're pretending like you're a YouTuber, and you get spendable views that you can use to buy things. So, like, my strategy lately has just been to try to get one of everything, you know, and then, I don't know, you can get more than one of some things, and there's a different ways of doing that, and, when you order things, they go in a shipping queue, and it takes a while to get it, and then there are ways to speed that up, and, if you put it on your phone or whatever, let me know what your game ID. You can type a unique ID into the game. So you know, mine obviously is curvycom, but if when you do that, when you hit level 10, you could join a network. I made a network called Lamers, obviously. So if you join a network, you can get like more perks. So I created a network because I wanted to see how creating a network worked. My network's currently level 3, so everybody that joins it gets the perks that come from being a member of it, and then as it levels up, like right now my network is level 3, and so I get, you know, I don't know what perk you get. I don't know if level 1 gives you anything, but level 2 and level 3 give you, you know, perks kind of kick in. So, people that contribute, you know, people that contribute get, you know, help to boost the network up to a higher level. So right now it's 3 and the bar is just up a little ways. So it's just gonna kind of crawl up to level 4, and then the next perk will be like ad stacking. So when you watch an ad, you get more, you get better effects from watching more ads. The effects stack or something if you watch multiple ads or something like that. And it's a great use of ads on this game. It's like the best use of ads that I've ever seen, because they're actually giving you something in the game that's useful. So like when you get an ad, you're like, oh, you're actually happy that you get an ad. It's pretty brilliant, really. Okay, so my rolling quest is I just have to reach level 40. So I got a couple of things be in between. I got 5 billion views, but then now I have to play Puggle 5 times, Craniac 10 times, and I probably have the Craniac 5 times quest, yeah. And land in a food bowl, purchase 1 trendy item, purchase a pixel cube. Okay. Well, I can do a lot of these things. I'll purchase a pixel cube. Let me do that right now, because that's instantaneous anyway. I'll purchase like a invisible one. That seems to be the most useful. So, I'll just purchase a pixel cube, sure. I'll purchase like one of the... Well, I purchase one of the big ones this time. What the heck, I'll do it. So there it is. This is technically an invisible one, and it can be completely invisible if you use snap mode. But I'm not using that right now, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, okay, here's my... Yes, I purchased it. I don't want to buy another one. I just want to get one. And right now I'm not going to use it, so... The pixel cubes are used to make platforms or something, but I'm just going to stuff that back in the bank. And see, I got credit for that, so now I can, I get 12 million views and 9,000, almost 10,000 subs from doing that, so that's pretty good, isn't it? And I can refill it, so I can spend game bucks to review it, or to refill it. And oh, visit 5 rooms. Okay, I can visit more rooms. Okay, that's pretty good. Looks like a podcast. Something happening here. Oh, somebody's got the Pewdiepie chair. He's even got the Pewdiepie figure. That looks wonderful. Oh no. I've been wondering how long it would take me to see something like that, but there you go. Have I heard of the game Mordhau? No, I haven't. What is it? What kind of a game is it? So I guess I probably looked at enough rooms, right? Okay, yeah, okay. I have looked at enough rooms to claim that. Medieval sword fighting game. Is it a VR game, or is it a phone game, or is it like a console or PC game, or what platform is it? So, like, before I've got to play Puggle 5 times, land in a food bowl twice, purchase a trendy item. It's a PC game. Is it a multiplayer game, or is it an open world game, or? Let me look. I should, instead of asking you questions, I should just look it up, right? Let me just do that.
Pro Jared did an oopsie. James Charles did probably the biggest oopsie.
No, I don't want to watch a video right now. I just want to look this up. See. Sponsor Eagle. I'm missing my sponsor Eagles. Whoopsie. So like this, let me look it up and see what it is. You multiplayer, you can do a deathmatch, battle royale, or horde mode. Sounds kind of interesting. Like videos. Let's watch a video. It's a first-person skill. It's a first-person game. Like here, here's a guy doing a... Let me just shut my game audio off so I can... At least let me turn my video or my music off. So it's first person. Not allowed to loot boxes. No use of bandages. Pick up one item per body. Only allowed one weapon at a time. Those are the rules for the match. Alright, here, let me turn the sound on.
A vulture running around trying to steal stuff off of dead people, and yeah, try and win some games by doing that. There's a box here, so we can't loot that. We have to kill this guy with our fists somehow. We have to kill him with our fists. Give him the old slick dodges. Axe, we got it. Try and kill this guy with this axe now. There we go, we killed him. And now we can pick up his legs. There we go. Okay, this is going good. We've killed 2 people so far. We've got 2 items. So let's try and keep this up. This axe, quite happy with it. Okay, I'm gonna retroactively add a rule as well. We're only allowed to have one weapon at a time. So if we want to pick up someone else's weapon, we have to drop the one we're currently carrying. So we're only allowed to have one weapon at a time. We're not allowed to grab stuff like that, because that's just like lying on the floor. We're only allowed to take stuff from people that we've killed. Bitch. Oh, you're he's dead. Should we take his helmet? There we go. Perfect. So we've got full armor now. We're not allowed to pick up bandages. We're only allowed to heal by killing people. That's the plan here. Probably going to be over here, right? This is usually... Yep, there they are. Look. See him. We were allowed to use a horse, right? There's no rules against that. Oh, man. Let's try and get this guy. Wait, are these guys together? What the fuck? Are they fighting each other or... Oh, they're... Wow. That's a real bitchin' move. What a bitch move. Man, what a fucking bitch. Bitch plays. Bitch plays, man.
Alright, I guess I get the picture. Pretty cool. Looks like it might be fun. Have people been streaming that a lot? Is that like Alright. So let's see, what do I have here? What do I have in the pipeline here? Oh, I have some things in the pipeline. I put some, oh, I gotta put a boost up here. Right.
Become a legend.
So, you know, in this game, ads will help you
take your place amongst the chosen.
Everyone's pushing Raid Shadow Legends lately. Looks pretty cool though. I mean, you know.
Let's play Raid Shadow Legends.
Good models or whatever. Woof, I'm a dog, lol. Hello. So I don't actually know what happens when you stream on Facebook. I haven't got, like, I don't know if I'll get chats from Facebook on my main chat client. I'm not sure actually if that will work. But, I'm not, like, I didn't bother putting, can I put this up? No, it's already active, isn't it? Isn't it? Or is it? It's active already. Alright, so I've got, you know... What should I be doing? Let me see. So I should be doing, trendy item is going to be automatic. Puggle, never mind. So Craniac. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like, I liked kind of I like the kind of unique, you know, I like the kind of, like, unique way, you know, like, for example, that battle was like a one, you could only loot one item, and, you know, carry limited items, like, it's more realistic, it's a little bit more immersive, if you think about it that way. So, yeah, a few people are. I'm streaming on 3 platforms, so Quick Draw McGraw is on Twitch. You might not be able to see him. There's supposed to be a bot. I'm supposed to have a bot that ping-pongs between all the platforms, but it's not working very well. It hasn't been in the last few days working very well, so actually there's a guy talking to me on Twitch right now, but not on YouTube. So if you feel like dropping a like on the stream, that would be nice. Oh, you know, I should do like my own stream, shouldn't I? I forget to do that. I guess that would be good. I should probably do that too. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of a lamer, you guys. I don't know. Let's see what I got here. See what I got here. And I'm gonna. Now here's my stream. Okay, I can smash like here if I want. Yeah, I'm actually, it's the best use of ads I've ever seen on a game, though. No. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. I just started Facebook today because that just became like Restream.io. Just like, you know, put a little thing up like you can stream to Facebook now too. So I just added it. So let me see here. I appreciate that. That was my stream. I was like monitoring. See what I sounded like. I guess it sounds okay. All right. I was too lazy to put any color in my beard today, my hair, so I'm just going with full grandpa mode here. What can I say? So it probably is. It's probably, you know, I live in a pretty small town, so I'm streaming at a low bandwidth. Actually, I probably, you know, I don't know if I could probably turn my bandwidth up yet. I might be able to actually by now. Let me see if I can. Let me push it up 100 and see if it likes it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go with all right, let's see if that works. Yeah, I live in a small town, so I have limited shared upstream bandwidth with people, you know, so, I don't know how many streamers are in my neighborhood, but, you know, you kinda share some bandwidth, in, you know, so, it is not going to give me, more bandwidth right now than what I have right now, so it is definitely not. So I'm gonna put it back how it was here. I'm just gonna put it to 840. I'm just gonna leave it down. I don't know, actually. Here comes Sponsor Eagle. See if I can get him here. The second pass. It's not a very exciting game to stream, you know, really. Alright, actually, I'm seeming to get a higher bandwidth, so I don't know what's going on. I'm getting... Let me see if it's, what's going on here. Yeah, it's actually giving me some kind of bandwidth, and it doesn't seem to be dropping frames for some reason. I think OBS has improved their platform a little bit, because they must have there has been an update in the last couple of days or so. So I think they must have improved their upstream, you know, queuing, or whatever. So let's see. One thing I can do is I'm sorry you're lonely. I am a little lonely myself. It's nice when you have someone on the stream to talk to. So what are you, where are you in the world? So, let me see. So I should probably, I have to play Craniac, I have a quest to play Craniac 10 times and 5 times. So that's usually a good time to play Craniac, because even though it's kind of costly to play Craniac, it you get a lot of it back from the quest. So I'm gonna go do that. Plus you can level from it, because you might get some stuff. So I'm gonna do it. See, there's items in there I could get. I didn't get any this time, though. I didn't get much. I'm not getting the good stuff at all. I'm not getting anything. Oh, England, okay. Lonely in England. I got one thing. I destroyed one and I got one. So this is an item that will help me level, and it'll be a unique item that I can get in Craniac. It's a pony. And I leveled up pets. And I got a buck and some brain points. That's pretty good. Now let's see where I ended up here. How many times did I play? Oh, purchase a trendy item. It counted as that. I will pay to refill this quest and see what I get. Purchase a pixel cube. I can do that. I can definitely do that. I'll get one of these. How's that? And I'm just going to put it away, though. I'm not going to use it in this room. So I've done it. Okay. And sponsor Eagle. You can play Tuber Simulator with me. You can friend me on Tuber Simulator, and you could join my network, and then you'd be less lonely anyway. That's the one thing you could do if you have a phone or have an emulator or whatever. So yeah. Oh, so the Craniac, I've got 4. I've done Craniac 4, so I need to do it one more time to finish that one quest anyway. Let me see what... My reflexes are terrible for this, I'm not getting... my strategy at first was try to aim for the empty spots, because my aim was so bad I would end up getting items then. But, I'm not getting anything right now. Alright. So I think I finished a quest. So like I've got VIP Craniac, which means it costs less. It's a pretty fun game for a little casual cell phone game. It's actually pretty fun. I think it's more fun than, like, say, Candy Crush or something. Because you can be creative, too. You can take a... You can have like an empty room. Like here's like, you can have more than one room. And you can have an empty room and you can make it bigger, you can put stuff in it, and this is sort of what you start with, is just nothing. You start with a cardboard box and a computer. And that's all you have. And you can get items and put them all in there, and people get so creative with it. It's pretty cool what they come up with to put in their room. I mean, anyone's room will be better than mine. I usually just, like, empty out my room when it gets too full, and then I start putting more stuff in it. So I play here. I can get this, whatever it is, and I still have to play, like, Craniac, 4 more times. So if I do that, then I'll get a lot of my money back for playing it, even though it's kind of expensive to play. So supposedly it's only costing me half of what it used to cost. Oh, I got a brain point anyway. It's pretty good. I'm getting stuff, but I'm just not getting anything good. Okay. Oh, I got one thing. I got a scary thing. That's a horror item. I got what? That's a wall decoration with eyes in it. It kind of looks like a wall decoration. Now, how close am I? One more time. I'll play it one more time then. You can go through your money really fast if you, I got a couple things. I got a musical thing. Looks like... Oh, cool! Okay. So what is your, what's your ID? Or did you make an ID yet? Okay. Mine is curvycom, of course. When you're level 10, you can join my network if you feel like it. I don't know if you will, but that looks like an Alexa to me. Or whatever, you know, the Google version is, maybe. So, I've done the quest, so I get so much back. Oh, I can refill it. Let's see what I get back. Purchase one trendy item. That's all. Play Puggle, land in a food bowl. I'm getting down to the wire as far as like what quests I have left today to do. But I'll friend. You can go in here where friends are. Hey, Zach! I haven't been streaming for a few days. I actually had a friend visit me from, like, a guy that I've known from high school. Wolf, I'm a dog. Yes, lol. Hi. Zach is the guy that designed my thumbnail for my Tuber Simulator stream. And I'm now streaming on Facebook also, but I don't know how... Oh, and Zach, I got Omelet Arcade. Okay, cool. And what is your ID? So I can friend you. I think you have to type something in. You have to type something into it, so... But I'll add you, and you'll get gifts from me. You'll get, like, part of the game is you can send presents. It doesn't cost anything either. You can send presents to all your friends every day, once a day, and you can get presents from all your friends every day. So, and you get items, and you get views, and you get subs, and, you know, different things. You can get dollars, you know, game bucks that you can spend and stuff. Rare items. So just let me know when you find where you can type that ID thing. It's like here. You can type. I think no. It's where is it? Oh, it's right here, right at the top. Right at the top. When you click the little friend thing down here, like the little, you know, this thing, and then all of this, you click friends, or right above that whole thing, there's like a little thing, you click the little pencil, and then you type in what your ID is going to be. I did not watch Avenger Endgame. I feel like I heard so much about it that I didn't have to watch it. Because there were so many memes, you know, so... It's okay. Wolf, I'm a dog lol 21. Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to type it in. You make sure let me, oh heck. Let me, okay, here we go. All right. There we go. So is that right? I'm gonna put it in right now. And see how it goes. Okay. Alright. Could not be found. Oh, I might have to wait a little longer. So I might have to wait a few minutes for it to show up in the server. Okay. I'll try again in a few minutes. So let's see, what was I doing quest-wise? Purchase one trendy item, that's something I can do anytime. And then basically, I do have to, like, add another item to my list of things. Oh, Wolf hasn't seen it yet. And, let me see. What is my, see, let me get the things I haven't bought yet. Okay, I could get a bowling pin. Let's do that. Okay. I got a bowling pin on the way now. Alright. But I definitely have trendy items, so... The trendy item just has trends on it, so, I mean, it's like a item that will level one of your types of videos that you make. I mean, it's all self-explanatory when you start getting it, you know. When you get to level 10, you can join a network if you feel like joining my network. My network is Lamers. It doesn't take long to get to level, it doesn't take long to get to level 10. You can do it pretty fast. And, I don't know. I'll probably watch Avengers Endgame when I can see it, when I can watch it from home for little or no cash. So... Oh, no, you can't join my... I don't think you can join my network until you're level 10. I think it doesn't let you do that, but I don't know. You can try. My friend, my user ID is curvycom. You might have friended Lamers. There might be a username Lamers too. That's not me. I'm curvycom in the game. So I don't know if that's like, because I don't think you can join a network until level 10. I already got to level 10. I think it takes a little longer than that. But unless you like spent money to level up really fast, which I think you can also do if you want, but I'm not doing that. I'm just playing the game. But let me see what your idea is here. Let me look at your... Let me look at you, yeah, friended me, okay. So let's see what it looks like here. I was gonna look at your, because you're... Oh wait, alright, I have to try again here. I gotta try again, because it couldn't find you at first. Wolf, I'm a dog, lol 21. Okay. It said it couldn't find you. I must be spelling it wrong. You go back in your profile and look really closely to see how you spelled it. But it can't find you right now. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna... Let's see. So I got 3 items in the pipeline. I've got... You can also buy more songs. So, like... I wonder if I should buy this. Maybe I will. I'm gonna... No, do I want to blow all my money on a song? I'm going to. I did it. It's too late. I did it. I love this song. I unironically love this song. So... Okay, I gotta play Puggle now anyway. And I've got like 2 quests for Puggle, right? And that's about all I have. Right? That's all I have left right now. Okay. I'm gonna move my slider down, because otherwise it costs way too much to play. Let's see if I get some special items while I'm in here. Nothing yet. Sometimes you once a day you can get a shipping drone. That's pretty good. Ah, clickbait. Well, my friends list won't say anything unless I put you in. I actually have to put you in, so it's we both have to do it. I will try to find you. Okay, one more time. Okay. Could not be found. So this is what I'm putting in, is that right? You should check real carefully and see if there's not a letter missing somewhere. Oh, I can watch an ad. Awesome. So you get happy about seeing ads because they double and triple your effects of your buffs and bonuses and stuff. So people like watching ads in this game.
Lords Mobile, play now.
Yeah, go through it really carefully and see if there's a missing letter. That'll happen sometimes. You know, especially if you're typing on a phone, you know, you might miss. This is my imitation of someone typing on a phone. So I think I'm already, like, I'm going way too high bandwidth. I'm trying too hard here. I gotta go back, I think, to low bandwidth. Here, I'm gonna go with bitrate. I'm gonna go with 1,000 bitrate. So I'm sorry, you know, it'll get a little grainy, but I'm throttling back my bitrate, or I think I am anyway. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Did it do it? I think it's... Doesn't look like it wants to go down, but I don't know. It's trying to catch up, though, on old frames. What do you got, Zach? Let's have a look. See, what browser am I using as my default now? Am I using Brave? I'm using Brave. Oh, that's good. Let me see. Let me turn the music off here on my game, so I can put this up. Here we go. Brofist, Domino, Art. Pretty cool. Wow, look at that. T-Series. Brofist. And here it goes. Wow, look at this. Look at that. Oh, he's gonna do versus T-Series. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. I love domino things. Okay. Yeah, I support PewDiePie. That's why I have the count up, but I don't have the I changed because he wanted to end the meme, and so I changed all my things to thank you PewDiePie instead of subscribe to PewDiePie. So Brofist. PewDiePie is awesome. I really like PewDiePie.
Lords Mobile, play now.
So, did you figure out your username? Like, look really close at what you wrote in the username part of the game, and see if you might have like missed a letter or put like a different character in. Like, look really close, because that's usually when I can't find one, that's usually what happens. But I will try. Sometimes there's also a little bit of a delay, so see, I'm gonna try what you gave me again. Wolf, I'm a dog, lol 21. I'm doing it. Let me see if I get it. Is there anything? Okay, like, yeah, I guess that's right. And, all right. No, still can't find you, so I think we're spelling it wrong. So go ahead and check for me, and then I'll add you. Anyway, or not, it's fine if you know, just whenever you feel like it. It's no big deal. It was correct, huh? Well, I can't find you. Is it capitalized? Is it, I don't know. I mean, that probably won't make a difference. I think it's not case sensitive. I could try that though too. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe it's is it case sensitive? I don't actually know if it is. Let's try all lowercase and see what happens there. No, it still says the player could not be found. Yeah, the only thing I can tell you is just go through it letter by letter, because sometimes your brain just will skip over things and you won't. Like one guy said, he told me over and over that he knew exactly that it was right, and then he noticed that he left out a letter, and he didn't notice it until he looked at it several times. So that's usually what will cause this, but could be some delays. Like, are you playing in an offline mode also? So, if you're synced with like Google Play or whatever, then it'd probably be okay. You gave me another, like you pasted it in here again. It looks the same though, like just like you said, you know, this I'm pasting it back to you. I'm gonna try again. Okay. No, I can't find you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I feel bad now, you know, that's too bad. But, okay. Oh, okay. It's not 21. Okay. Yeah, that's usually the reason why it won't work. Okay, let me see. Let me go to the, let's see here. There we go. All right, let's try it again now. Okay. All right. Okay. No, I couldn't find that either. Yeah, I couldn't find it. All right. Well, I'll try whatever, you know, whatever. Maybe you should change it to something easier. I think you can change it if you want. You can change it to whatever you want. You can't change it constantly, but you can change it every, you know, like say half an hour or something like that, I think. I don't know, let me try this. Let me try Puggle now. See what I got going here. I'm gonna play Puggle. I got the slider. You get the slider when you get like brain points. But okay. Okay. What did you send me, Zach? You sent me a video. Clueless Gamer with Conan O'Brien.
Hey everybody, I'm here with video game megastar
awesome
Pewdiepie. And he has a new show coming out, new series called Scare Pewdiepie that's on YouTube Red. So make sure you check that out. The game we're going to play tonight is Far Cry Primal. Most video games take place in a dark future.
That's true.
This one seems to take place a long time ago in the past. Okay, now it's 2016, but we're going back in time. At this speed, we're going to be here for 40 hours. They better pick it up fast. We just got to the birth of Larry King. That's very funny, if you understood what I was talking about.
I got it.
Terrible. 10,000
Oh my
BCE. Here we go. Wenja, our blood, our people. This is their version of television. He's watching Friends. Oh, look at that. He just woke up with his sex toy. Oh, my God. Look at that. That guy needs moisturizer. Look at his skin is coming off. That's your spear, Pewdiepie.
That's my spear.
You were so close to shoving that up your friend's ass.
I think that's the goal of the game, to be honest.
That's foreplay in 10,000 BCE.
Oh god. Okay. Yes. Oh god, right? He turned around!
Pewdiepie, what are you doing?
It's a good attack!
You're violating him! No! Pewdiepie, go for the kill!
Where should I get him?
Heart. Go for the heart. You're just poking him in the ass.
Yeah! Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Oh, wait. I think those two were in a relationship. Get him! Get him!
I can't do anything!
What are you doing?
I'm clicking buttons! No, not my friend.
This is when you say, you know what? I've got puka shells. I'm good. It's a great time. Great time to turn down a gift. I'm not a jewelry guy, but thank you.
Okay, so now we're on the glacier, and now you have a beast with you that can attack. Here are all the beasts that you've tamed.
I've tamed all those beasts?
A badger? Get the badger.
Where's the badger?
Go left.
I don't
Here it
see
comes.
it.
There it is. You can
There.
pet your little badger.
He's so cute.
Hiya, badger.
You're about to be attacked.
Where?
Oh.
On the left. Oh, they're gonna see you.
I don't know.
Hold the left trigger.
Protect the badger.
Hold the left.
Come on, what are you doing?
I don't know. I told you all the buttons. Something's attacking me, but I don't see what it is.
Hunter eyes.
You suck.
No, suck. This is your fault. I'm looking at the sky.
Throwing a club into the sky.
Goddamn badger didn't warn me.
Get him.
Wait, he just nipped at his heels. He didn't rip him limb. Oh,
No, he's killed. Holy shit.
God, he really did. How do I fire a weapon? Why do I?
Oh, you got poison. Hold the left trigger. There you go.
Oh!
Yes!
Got him.
Yes! We started to. That was awful. We started to. It turned into a high five and it just fell apart. It was. I never want to do that again. Look, the badger's running around. Go, badger!
The bad handshake.
He needs a name.
What's a good?
It's the original to the
Pewdiepie,
bad handshake.
You know, good names. You could use a great.
Oh
Swedish
wow.
name.
Banked.
Binked?
Yes.
Just rolls off the tongue. Binked. Sounds like you dropped the battery down the toilet. Binked. Yes!
Go badger. He's my hero. I love him.
Oh, look at him! Look what he's doing! He had sex with that guy's face after he killed him. That badger is a perv. Good piece. Here. That's the guy's penis. Have a field day, you freak. You freaking disgusting badger.
Hey!
Oh, look. Oh, they just heard what the badger did and they ran away.
You're gonna go up and now you're gonna attack the camp.
I think you should do the owl.
What do I do?
You bomb the shit out of it.
I just released the white owl.
And you're hitting the wall.
Oh, I'm steering. I didn't know. I'm trying to.
There. You're doing it. See? You're dropping
look.
all that stuff on.
Ah, we're bombing. Is he just? What is
You're
he
gonna
doing?
blind the wall again.
No,
you're
you're
gonna blind the wall.
Look, I don't.
Jesus.
I'm brand new to being an owl.
There you go.
Nice.
Boom.
Badger once again mutilating a corpse. He's such a freak. Badger, you ate 10 minutes ago. Pewdiepie is now going to attempt to ride a mammoth.
Yeah, get it.
Oh!
Oh! All right, there we go.
Yes!
All
Pewdiepie
right,
is
yes.
on top of the mammoth. You just jumped on a wild beast and you can control its motion immediately. You know what you're on? You're on the prehistoric Uber right now.
Yeah, let's fight this bigger one. I don't like.
Oh! You might be inside him. Oh my God!
What is going on?
It's like you're having sex with Ed Asner. It's incredible. Man, did you take him down?
Yes. No, he's sleeping.
Oh, he's looking at you. He's like.
Well, that was fun. Power of the white owl is strong. Oh, I got Puggle. I got another ad I can reset.
Ask again. Where is your son? In good
The Plague Tale, Innocence, Overview, what is it?
Amicia de Rune and her young brother Hugo set out on a poetic and harrowing journey deep into the dark heart of the plague-ridden, war-torn Kingdom of France. Following an unspeakable tragedy,
Plague.
the siblings are forced to abandon their home.
Plague. Really?
Pursued by the relentless Inquisition and unending swarms of ravenous rats.
Is anyone there?
Thrust into a brutal new reality, they will confront dangers no child should ever face.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Hugo is afflicted by a mysterious sickness, driving Amicia.
But it's not the plague?
She must do whatever.
Alright, well, okay. Alright. Purchase one trendy item and play Puggle 5 times again. Okay, well, I need to play Puggle anyway, so that'll be great. Okay. Let's try. Gotta go fast. So, come on. To escape from the plague, I guess you would. Oh, hey, look. I got another, is this a trendy item? I think, isn't it? Is it? It is. Okay. Alright, I leveled up a little on that. Okay. And that means I finished a quest, too. And I don't think I cannot reset that, no. Okay. So basically, I've got nothing left. I just have play Puggle 4 more times, and that's my only quest. And then I got the recycling quest, which is the one on the top, which is for, I'm gonna check your name again here. Let's see here. Okay, let's try that, right? Wolf, I'm a dog 21. Let's see if it shows up yet. Oh, so I think it showed up. I think it showed up. There it is, level 10. You joined my network too, did you? Did you really? I'm looking at your room. Cool. Okay, I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. It's your room. Okay. Cool. All right. We'll see if you show up in my network now. Oh, see, I could have looked there, and I would have known what your your user ID was. Maybe. Let me see if you're in here. Wolf, I'm a dog 21. There you are. Thank you. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, you were already... All right. Okay. I'm dumb. You were already on my list, weren't you? I think you were already on my list. That's cool. I've been sending out, let me do something too. While I'm thinking of it here, let me see here, I should probably put my proper chat clients up too. Okay, I can do that because it helps with modding and stuff. Let me pop out chat. And I don't know what to do. Like, when it comes to Facebook, I'm not sure what I can do. I'm not sure how, like, if anything will be. Anyone watching on Facebook, if you want to chat to me, the best place to do is just to go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/curvycom. It's easier to interact with me there in chat. But we'll see what happens with Facebook. I guess I'll keep multi-streaming to Facebook. I don't know. So I'm missing my sponsor Eagles here. I think I'm gonna miss this one. Hang on, no, I'll get it. And then I'm gonna get my Twitch chat up too. So yeah. Let me see. There we go. Right. This, I should be able to get that up too. I really ought to put a Nightbot bot on my YouTube channel also, because the restream isn't working. The restream bot isn't working right now. So it has worked in the past very well, but you know, now it's not been working. So all right. And here I got my thing going there. All right, let's see what we get here. So right? What do I got? What am I doing? Okay, so let's I got congratulations. I spent my hard-earned bucks on a song. So Zach, I got Omelet Arcade and I streamed using it a little bit, like a couple days ago, and worked fine. I didn't stream to multiple platforms using it, because I think you have to pay to do that. You just have to pick. You can pick one, but I don't know exactly how it works exactly. But I'm still a little confused by it, but I was able to get it to work fine, and I streamed Tuber Simulator right from my phone, so I was able to do it easily. But I didn't do it while my friend was visiting me, so I didn't stream at all. I didn't even put it on a Pewdiepie stream while I'll do it. Whoever's in there. I don't know how many people. So I appreciate him so much. You know, the fact that he'll always put out a video is so great. I mean, I don't do that. Like, you know, I took 3 days off from streaming. So, oh, looks like my headphones are charged up enough, I guess, where I can take my wire out maybe for a little while. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna get some more coffee though, so I'm gonna plug my headphones back in. I'm gonna plug them in, and they can charge for a few minutes while I don't know. My headphones were like uncharged today, so the wire fell out of them this morning, so I didn't charge them at all. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, I'm back. Sponsor Eagle. I missed him. Okay. Let's see what I got here. Okay. PewDiePie is cool, and I love Tuber Simulator. I'm really enjoying it so much. Okay. Okay. Alright. See what I got here. I can get another item, right? I only have 2 shipments. Look at how many spendable views I have now. It's amazing. But of course, Puggle. What do I have to do? Play Puggle 5 times? But, should I play it now 5 times? I mean, it might make sense to do that before I add more items to it. I think it'll be cheaper. Oh, I get an ad. Woohoo, an ad. Rise of Kingdoms, Lost Crusade. Okay, so let's see, that worked, right? And, so if I want to do the Puggle quest, I have to play it 4 more times. But if I do it now before I get a shipment, then it'll actually be cheaper. So maybe I'll do it that way because it'll help me stagger my shipments. Okay. That's 1. Okay. Here comes 2. Oh. I can make you a mod so you can send me links if you want to. I've done it. I've done it, Wolf. I have too many mods now, probably, but... Okay, here's number 3. It's costing me under $1 million to do this, so that's good, right? Okay. There we go. Nothing. Right. Am I right? What's my video situation? Like, see, the last 2 videos, I forgot to move the slider up. So... I got like an hour on this one, an hour, like 2 hours. And, did I hear Sponsor Eagle? I thought I did, but I guess not. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. And I still don't have, I don't have this sub magnet. I just haven't gotten one in the last few, So let's see, I'm a level 36, and my friend who came to visit me, Anarcho, he's level 31. Oh, I almost thought he'd be like a higher level than me by now. Because he's actually managed to donate more to my network than I have. I'm not sure how it happened, but, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a great song. Oh, I got another ad?
Hey there,
amazing.
This is Factor from Beat Academy. And if you're a music producer, aspiring artist, or just someone who's interested in making music, I've got a question for you. Would you like to be able to produce music like this? Or this? Now, as someone who's been able to make a living off of producing music for the past 18 years and nominated for several Grammys from working with some of today's biggest artists, I'm always asked this question: how do I make my music sound professional? How do I go about creating professional sounding tracks? Well, I just recently held an online workshop that teaches you how to do exactly that. On this online webinar, I share with you my 5-step process for creating professional.
Okay, that's enough. Okay. All right, let's see. So, we play Puggle one more time, right? At least one more, and I'll get the credit for it. Here we go, one more. Maybe I'll get a good drop this time. If I play it like, see, it'll be cheaper if I do it this way. This is the cheapest way. Okay, so I played it 4 times, 5 times. I got the quest. I got, like, all of that. I got piles of spendable views now. And my total is well over 5 billion views, so if I had a real YouTube station or channel with that, but right now I only have 238 subs on YouTube, so I haven't tried to. I didn't stream, like I said, in the last few days, so you know it was sort of. I had a visitor, and so I just decided I didn't even make a way stream. I should probably have, but I didn't, so whatever. I did try streaming on Omelet Arcade a couple times, and yeah, no, Tseries, I think they really mishandled the whole thing with PewDiePie too, because I think they should have just gotten in on the joke and made it like a pretend battle, you know, instead of taking it seriously. I think that was a huge mistake, because they didn't get any extra subs out of it, really. Their sub rate just continued to go up at the same speed. And had they made it into a fun thing and everyone would have liked them and it would have been like different, you know, if they were lighthearted and good-hearted about it, I think people would have responded to that, and they would have actually gotten more subs in India and even around the world. So it was not well handled. I mean, why even bother going to court and getting PewDiePie's songs banned in the whole continent? It's crazy. You know, it just makes you look like an idiot when you do that. Like you're this big company and you can't take a joke. You know, it's ridiculous. So, I think they made a big mistake doing that. And I'm gonna look at. Let me see. So I'm doing sort by everything here. Oh, look, a sitar. That would be cool. Hey, Nodzerk, how are you? I'm glad to see you. I'm sorry I didn't stream in the last 3 days. I had a visitor, like some, Anarcho Banker, which is a member of our network here, came to visit me, and he was here for 3 days. So I didn't stream during that time, and I also didn't say anything on social media telling people what I was doing or whatever, which is really dumb. But what can I say? I'm a lamer and I suck. Look at that. I could get a sitar. That's pretty cool. Alright. I like a sitar. I would like to have one. Like a real one, maybe. I think I would enjoy having one. But look at that. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm taking it. Alright. And now, basically, I don't have anything to do except just play Puggle. It was banned in all of Asia. Yeah. I mean, it's like an entire continent. I mean, that seems to make, in a way, that makes PewDiePie like the you know, it's like badassery. It's like it makes him the most awesome rapper of all time to be banned in an entire continent. Both his songs. And then he actually beat Tseries at the end there. He beat Tseries by 500,000. with a music video when T-Series never made a music video to combat him. So that's what they should have done. I think they should have dissed back and forth and made it like a joke. And I think if T-Series had done that, they would have probably beaten him anyway, obviously, but they would have a lot more subscribers now. They'd probably have 110 million, but you know, they don't really understand how YouTube works and how the whole publicity system works. And they made a face of, they needed a face too, like a face of the channel, not just the corporate head, but they needed someone that people could identify with the channel. I think that would have been helpful too, because otherwise they just seem like a big company that has a YouTube channel and they dump all their videos on it, which is what they are, but you know, whatever, that's the way it works. So I don't know, like, I could play Puggle over and over and try to, well, I mean, obviously I gotta try to get the, I've gotta try to get the I gotta try to get the special items. I did get some bucks just now. But it's costing me like $1.5 million to play Puggle right now. So, yes, remind me not to be a rapper, guys. Yeah, I know, it's so funny. People keep reminding him of all these things, you know, like, you know, he's gonna have kids someday, maybe, and you know, he said, like, remind me not to like show my kids on the videos or whatever, and he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, and people will laugh. You know, I don't know. Ah, Submagnet, I could have gotten it. I don't know, I keep seeing the sub thing and then I never hit it. I haven't hit it for a long time. And do I want to try? I've got so much bucks I could play some Craniac. Maybe I get some good things. That was very bad. That was a very bad click. I got nothing. Okay. I got something. I got a pet thing. It's gonna be another pony, isn't it? It's like always that pony. It is! It's that darn pony. I got that. How many of those ponies do I have now? I probably got 5 of them. I got a sports thing. And some other stuff, too. I got a bicycle. Alright. Oh, I should put, like, I got some cool things from Craniac in my, let me see, let me do my sort. I think if I do, like, where's the Craniac here? So if I go, like, down the list here, like, I got, like, 2 llamas. Look at all these things I have. I've got, like, a Commander Riker, it looks like. I've got a monkey. I've got the shopping carts and I've got Grande and Dolan Dark. That's pretty cool. Ah, come on. I know. I feels like I have that many. Let me see. I'm gonna go down and look. Where's the ponies? I got 4. I've got 2 black ones and I've got 4 white ones. And then whatever. What is this? See, I don't know all the PewDiePie references, so I don't know what this is. This is like a picture of someone, but I'm not sure what it is. And I got this just recently. I thought that was kind of cool. Is that a wall thing? It is. It's a wall thing. It's like a hole in the wall, basically. I'll put it on the wall. It's got eyes blinking. So what else do I have here? Let's see what else. Ice cream. Looks like ice cream. Yeah. Okay, now what did you send me, Nodzerg? You sent me a list here. Call of War, you sent me a link to Call of War. Is that what you sent me? Call of War website. So World War II, wow. Oh, I would be so bad at this. And what else did you send me? You sent me a video.
Viewers,
yes.
That's you. I've been streaming on DLive for a month now, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Everyone in the community has been so welcoming. Okay, alright. It's been nothing but smiles and laughs. I love how everyone in the community is so excited about the platform and getting other people into it as well. So I definitely
I gotta add DLive to my streaming.
Now, for you, the viewer, DLive is rewarding you more than ever before, baby. Other platforms, they just spam a bunch of ads. Very anti-viewer. DLive, completely opposite. Very welcome viewer. DLive rewards you simply for watching, simply for chatting, simply for supporting streamers. DLive is launching a brand new treasure chest. Now, how does this treasure chest work, you might ask? The more viewers engage, chat, and donate, the faster you will unlock the chest. And the faster that chest gets burst, baby, the more viewers will be rewarded. To show my appreciation, my deep and utmost love. I'll be streaming on May 18th. Let's burst some chests, baby. This is during the DLive Superfans Festival to celebrate you guys. Download the DLive app now, and I'll see you guys on May 18th. I think it's been really fun to engage live with you guys. It's bringing in a whole new perspective and ideas. So thanks for everyone that joined me so far. Now let's just get on with the video. I broke my balls. That's right, everyone. It's time for me to finally come clean and share one of my most embarrassing stories of my life. And you might think to yourself, oh, I've broken my balls too. It really hurts when you smash them. Oh, I got kicked in my butt. That's nothing. That's nothing. Sorry. Now, technically, I didn't break my balls. Okay. I just need the titles to be consistent. But let me tell you what happened. And it might change your mind. It might make you go, oof. I don't know what pain is. What that man experienced, that was pain. He didn't just break his ass. He also broke his balls. And he broke my heart by listening to this story. So let's just jump into it. I was 14 years old. And I woke up and I did what anyone that has balls do when they wake up. You look at them. I looked down on my balls and I noticed, that's a bit weird. The other one is like 3 times, 4 times maybe, larger than the other one. And I'm, that's a bit weird. But of course, I didn't think about it more than that. Why should I? But then as the day went on, it was sort of lingering in the back of my mind. You know what? Maybe it isn't supposed to be so much bigger. Has it always been that much bigger? Maybe I just never noticed. Maybe I'm just, you know, some girls have different proportionate boobies. Maybe I'm a disproportionate ball kind of guy. You know, it's not great news. It's not what you want to wake up realizing, but that's what I thought at least. But then, after a while, I realized I need to confront this. This is not normal, okay? So I did what any person would have done if there's something wrong with your balls. You show them to your dad. And obviously that's very humiliating already. You don't want to show your balls to your dad. At least I don't, okay? I think the only context you're allowed to show your balls to your dad is in the sauna. And no, I think that's it. That's the only context. Or if your ball is bigger than the other one, of course. So I was freaking out, okay? I was super worried about what was wrong with me. You know, the worst possible scenario is running in your head. Not like, oh, do I have cancer? Or, oh, could something really bad happen? It was, oh my god, am I gonna live with disproportionate balls my entire life? So I was freaking out. I showed my balls to my dad, and he, you know, whenever you're worried about something, the most reassuring thing that you can get back from someone is obviously when they make this face. Hey dad, can you please look at my balls please and make sure it's nothing bad, right? I'll never forget that face. Worse than any disappointment. I realized my camera isn't in focus. So obviously he didn't think it was fine. Why am I sharing this? So we booked an appointment with the doctor, and I think they let us in pretty quickly. I don't know if that's healthcare in Sweden is good, or if they thought, oh, that's really bad. We'll need to get this guy into the hospital. But I remember this hospital visit, unfortunately, very, very, very clearly, because it was painful, a very painful experience. I basically had to go into this room, and I remember it so clearly. They had like brown tiles, white walls, just like hard surfaces everywhere. And there was this bed in the middle of the room that it wasn't really, you know, like those hospital beds that you lay down on, kind of like this. Just imagine 14-year-old me like this, okay? I'm laying down like this. I'm freaking out. My dad is sitting next to me, and in comes this doctor. And the thing is, like, what really bothers me about these things is that no one tells you what their courtesy is. You know, in school they teach you about math, they teach you about history, they teach you about science, all these completely useless things, but no one teaches you what to do when you have to present your balls to a doctor. Alright, here's a question that no one teaches you in school. When you're supposed to present your balls to someone, do you give them the courtesy of lifting up your schlong? It would make sense, right? I remember lifting, God, why am I sharing that? And then the doctor just going, put that away, let me get in there. So he started poking at my balls. And obviously that's not a very good feeling. I'm already humiliated, and I have this guy just going, boop, 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 treating my balls like it's some sort of thing that you poke. I don't know what kind of things you poke. But he wasn't sure. I guess he really wanted to make sure it wasn't something really bad. So he wanted some expertise's help. And I'm pretty sure he knew it was fine, okay? Because I'm pretty sure he just wanted to humiliate me even further. So not just 2 more doctors came in, 3 more doctors came in, and one of them happened to be a very attractive lady, which is like the worst thing you could ever have to someone just poking or just looking. I would rather that she poked than just looked. So there I was in this cold room with my dad next to me, and I assumed it was equally painful for him. Just seeing doctors poking away. Now, they concluded, okay, we need to get the ball. So I got an appointment about a week later. Again, same dilemma. This time I was alone. My dad wasn't with me, which was honestly for the better. There was no doctor in the room when I was sent in there as well. So, and I know he's gonna check out my balls. So again, no one teaches this in school. Am I supposed to just take off my pants and wait for him pantless and be like, hey, I'm ready, doctor? Or do I wait to take off my pants? I took off my pants and I realized that's really weird. Can you imagine just coming in and some kid, oh, hey doctor, I'm ready. Poke away. This time they just used some sort of scanner. I don't know exactly what it was. It wasn't painful at all this time. Maybe it's one of those experiences that once you've done it once, it's not that bad. I like to think of it that way, at least. Like, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. At least now, if someone needs to inspect my balls, I can do it proudly. But they concluded it was just my blood vessel in my balls had expanded. They had like became larger. So that was it. That's the story of how my balls are slightly larger than average. Nobody. Pewdiepie. Now I want the moral of this story to be, you know, this is obviously a very embarrassing experience, but I also consider myself very lucky to have balls. I think anyone that have balls feel very privileged to have them. Not that I'm not discriminating against anyone without balls. Just let that be clear. I'm just saying I'm very happy to have my balls. What was the point of this video? I'm very lucky to have balls. I'm very lucky to have... My point is, I'm very lucky to be healthy, but I'm not discriminating against anyone. Okay? And also, as painful and embarrassing this experience was, it's something that I can look back at and laugh at, and not just cringe into oblivion. So if you have any issues with your balls, go and get your balls checked. Go show your balls to your dad. Anything you gotta do, just do it, because it's better to find out. You know, I was lucky that it was nothing, but it's better to find out these things sooner. And if there's any message I want to send out there, is that, just that, show your balls to your dad. That's really the only message of this video, and I really hope this helps people. I'm doing this so I can help other people. I've actually had my balls checked 3 times, which is 3 times too many.
I know.
No, 4 times.
4 times. Yes, get that
Why
right,
does these things
PewDiePie.
happen to me? Was breaking my ass not enough? I
It
think I
was not
shared enough
enough
about this experience, but I do feel better. I gotta say, this was very therapeutic for me. Thank you for listening, and I see you next time. That's...
So, there you go. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to close that, but there you go. I was gonna leave it up, leave something up. That's very green. Oh my gosh. Oh hey, cool. Play some more out. Thanks so much for dropping by. Quick Draw, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much when you drop by. You're my first like viewer ever, I think. Actually I don't know. I think so though. One of the very early ones. And I don't know, let me go ahead and switch back to this, or maybe this, I don't know. I'm gonna probably like do this, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I should put some color in my beard and my hair. It looks better. Looks better on the stream, I think, but I was just too lazy to do it this morning. I thought I would just get up and start streaming, so it's better if I stream than if I don't, so. Always fun when you drop by, Quick Draw. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. The bot is just not working today. I don't know why. Thank you for saying hello to Quick Draw from YouTube. Wolf I'm a Dog says hello to everyone on Twitch and Facebook. And I'm sorry the bot's not working. I don't know, like what. Let me see. Like, let me look up the bot here and see what it says. Like, I'm getting a sponsor eagle. Alright, there's really not a lot of settings. I don't know what to do. It says relays, automatic forwards all incoming chat messages from each platform to all the other active platforms. You can help prevent lost relay messages by promoting our bot to become a moderator. Yes, I've done that. I'm gonna uncheck it and then recheck it. Promote, like, wait. Relay mode, beta, so do that first. And then I'll do promote. I know I promoted the bot to mod, though. What I thought happened? What actually happened? Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of settings for this bot here. It's just you turn it on. So, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to have really very many settings. So I don't know if it's working. Let me do a command. Yeah, it's not doing anything right now. It's not working at all. It's not working at all. I'm not seeing any sign of it. So yeah, bot failure. I don't know. They have some kind, I mean, the bot's supposed to work with Discord and everything, and I don't know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Lately, it's been having troubles. So, it's supposed to relay things between all the platforms, and it's just not working right now. And I got no more quests, right? Zero quests. What's going on here with my videos? Still going on. I set my other video up wrong. I was going to use a slider, like a higher slider, but... Oh, I can put a boost up, though. That's an ad. I'll put a boost up. Idle Heroes.
To walk into the darkness. Star bright. It's the only star you'll see tonight.
What's your stance on being debuffed?
Bow to your queen. Mark my words. The victory will be mine.
I'll burn you to ashes. Oh, were you saying something?
Idle Heroes. Download free.
Okay. Like, idle games are big right now. And trends include sports right now and home. So, I don't know. Yeah. So what can I do now? I really got shipments. I could play Puggle. That's about it. I could play Craniac if I wanted. Would help me level. Maybe. I don't know. Let's play a couple games of Craniac for... Oh, I got 2 items. Look at that. That's pretty good. That should help me level. Oh, I got a mini room. Another mini room. That's like a... Then I got a globe. I leveled something up and I got some stuff. So yeah, that's pretty good, right? I did not get anything that time. What's it costing me? It's costing me 6.71 million. Oh man, that was bad. Oh, that was so horrible. Oh man, that was the worst ever. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna leave it at that. So let's see. Puggle. I'm still trying to get a sub-magnet and I don't have it. I don't have one. So maybe I need to go for those perks for that though, because they are rarer than clickbait, and so if I get the sub-magnet buff, then it will last longer when I do get it. And maybe I could build up a supply of them. But yeah. 2.7. Okay. Ah! Ah! Could have gotten one right there. Ah, it's killing me. Alright. Well, I don't know. I always said if you play it enough times, eventually you'll get them all. But man, sub-magnet I've missed for days now. I guess maybe it's the most rare one. So what did you send me? You sent me, oh, let me see what we got here. Let me just move this aside for a second. Let me put some stuff up. So let's see. Someone sent me this one. Nodsurg send me this. Hang on a second, and then Angry Video Game Nerd, and then let's see what this one is.
Hello. It's time for me to share one of my most deepest, darkest...
Of course. Well, we have to watch this one, don't we?
Hello. It's time for me to share one of my most deepest, darkest, saddest stories that I have held inside and not told anyone in over 15 years. That's right, I broke my ass. It's not something I'm proud of, and I'm only making this video to make sure that this happens to no one else. I was young, I was foolish, and this could happen to anyone. Do you know where your ass is right now? You have to be aware at all times. Otherwise, you run the risk of experiencing the same pain I did long, long, long ago. I'm making this video because I made a promise. In a video a couple years ago, I said, I admitted that I broke my ass. I'll tell people in the future about this story. And I finally gathered enough courage, I finally gathered enough strength to tell my story about how I broke my ass. I really appreciate it. People gave me the respect and support for doing this. It's not easy to talk about, but I will do my best to stay strong throughout this video. When I was 15 in Sweden, I was an awkward Swedish, weird, underdeveloped little child. That's right, everyone. I used to be the short kid. You think I'm insecure about my height for no reason? This has nothing to do with the story. I'm just giving context. I didn't like interacting with people. I would prefer to just sit home and play video games. I know, the perfect cliche of a nerdy kid. Nevertheless, during summer, we didn't have a computer at our summer place. I had a completely different friend group there. There was basically, internet was non-existent. So I had no other choice but to hang out and socialize with people. So even though I was a weird, awkward kid, 2 months a year, I became a normal Swedish boy. I became a summer child and actually went out, partied, and did all the stuff you do. So one week during summer, it's called Sailing Week, I think, where everyone, or a lot of people, rent a boat. They go sailing, and they go from harbor to harbor, and they get drunk and party. So me and my friends rented a sailing boat all together. Well, I think I was 15. I don't know exactly how old I was. But me and my two closest friends, we rented a boat to do basically just this. I don't know why my parents thought this was a good idea. I definitely would not let my kids do this, especially in mind with what we did. I'm not gonna go into details. But I know what you're thinking. Wow, Felix, you have so many amazing talents. You must be really good at sailing. Oh yeah, I was actually a sailing instructor at one point. Not really. I mean, I was a sailing instructor, but I was goddamn awful at sailing. I really just got the job thanks to my mom. Thanks, Mom. I remember during so it was basically me and a bunch of really young kids. And then during the beginning of the course, we asked, like, who wants to sail with Felix? And all the kids went, yeah, me. And I'm like, yay, I'm finally popular with kids. Kids like me, this is great. And then at the end of the course,
what is this thing?
We asked the same question, who wants to sail with Felix today?
What the heck is this thing?
Complete silence. No one wanted to sail with me. All the kids hated me because I wasn't good at sailing, and we kept capsizing, and I kept lashing out on all the kids because they sucked at sailing. And how is that my fault? I'm just the instructor. I also won one sailing competition once, which wasn't really a sailing competition, but it's one of those things that I carried with me throughout these 15 years and go, yeah, I'm good at sailing. I'm not good at sailing, and I'm willing to admit that. Nevertheless, we went sailing, me and a couple friends, and it was a great time. We partied, and that was it. The problem is, I get really, really, really motion sick or seasick, and anyone that gets seasick, you know how awful it is. It stays with you until you get out of the boat. It doesn't leave you for all this time, and it seems impossible to get rid of. You just want to die, and it's not a good feeling. I didn't like the feeling, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna come prepared So I bought this motion sickness tablet, which is supposed to help with it, but they came with 2 side effects that I was not intending for. Number 1, it made me extremely sleepy. For some reason, we have these weird regulations in Sweden where, with drugs, I guess, we don't really have sleeping pills like in America. A lot of times what doctors do is that instead of giving you sleeping pills, they say, hey, just take these motion sickness tablets. They do the same thing. And I didn't know about this. So I remember one time—
I got shipping nitro.
During the sailing week, it was so stormy outside. I remember looking outside and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die from seasickness if I go out on this. So I just downed a bunch of these motion sickness tablets, being like, it's not gonna happen to me. Yeah, I basically just drugged myself as hard as I could. Completely passed out. I don't know how long I was out, but I remember I was waking up way later in the evening, being super confused. I didn't know where I was. I looked outside. I thought we arrived in the new harbor, realizing we didn't even leave the shore. Everyone was too afraid to sail that day, so I basically just drugged myself for no reason. But Felix, we want to hear how you broke your ass. Well, I'm getting there, okay? Papa needs some watch time. There's another symptom that I haven't mentioned yet, and that symptom is balance. That's right. Motion sickness is connected to your ear, which is connected to your balance. So I would say, or at least I like to think, that that's why my balance wasn't the pristine top condition that it's usually in. I can stand on one leg probably longer than any other person alive. I pride myself in having extremely well balanced in everything. Thanos' catchphrase, perfectly balanced as all things should be, was actually invented by me. I have amazing balance, but taking these pills, it knocked over my balance. Then we were also on this boat drinking, obviously, as we were sailing, and that knocked down a few points on my balance scale as well. And I think you know where I'm going with this. Now, sometimes when you sit down in a sailing boat, it's a little bit awkward to sit down in a sailing boat. They're kind of weirdly shaped, so it's not always the perfect place to place your butt. There's also a lot of big objects, a lot of hard objects that you could possibly fall on. I was gonna sit down, everything was fine. It was a beautiful sunny day, we were all drinking beer, alcohol-free of course. I was gonna sit down, and I remember it so vividly. I can replay the whole scenario in slow motion. I was gonna sit down, and I was gonna grab my friend while sitting down, because like I said, it's awkward sitting down in a sailing boat, so I was gonna get help from my friend to sit down. But this son of a gun moved away in last second, and I remember so clearly just falling out of my grasp, my hands, knowing, oh god, whatever my ass is gonna land on, it's not gonna be beautiful. And let me tell you, it wasn't beautiful. I landed on a bench. I don't know what that's called in English. It's basically what you rail in the sails with. And it's pretty much as uncomfortable as you can imagine. Oh, it's called
I know. I don't know. He may be making this whole story up.
Pain, in shock, my ass. My ass. I was completely immobilized. I couldn't move. But most importantly, I was in deep pain. It really hurts to break your ass. I wasn't sure exactly what had happened, but I knew something was wrong. So me and my friend, as soon as we came to shore, we came to harbor, we had to go to the hospital. We did the scan to confirm that yes, indeed, there was a crack in my ass. I no longer just had one crack in my ass, I had 2 cracks in my ass. And that's one crack too many to have, let me tell you. I remember feeling very shocked about this. It was a very traumatizing experience and realization, and I wasn't sure what they were going to do with me. How do you treat a cracked ass? I thought maybe they would give me some sort of bandage, kind of like a diaper or something like that. And I remember asking the nurse, what are you going to do? And she's like, well, we can't bandage your ass, can we? And I thought, yeah, I guess we can. You live and you learn. So instead, they just gave me a bunch of painkillers and sent me off, even though I had a broken ass. You know, usually when you break something, I never actually broken anything in my body. So I was actually kind of looking forward to it, because everyone, you know, when they're a kid, they break an arm, they break a leg or whatever, and everyone's like, oh, it's so sad for you, and they get all this attention, they get people riding on your bandage, and no one's gonna ride on my bandage, ass bandage. I realized all I have to deal with is the pain and suffering. And most of all, the humiliation. You break an arm, it's cool. You break an ass, it's not cool. No one thinks
It's
that's
not cool.
No one is proud to say, hey, I broke my ass. Okay, do you think I want to be here? You think I want to tell this story? Think again. Now, the worst part of all is that Jonas, if you're watching this video, you sneaky son of a snake, Jonas, the guy that moved away when I was trying to sit down, while I was at the hospital with my other friend, Agus, good friend at least, that doesn't tell people, Jonas told everyone. He told everyone that I had broken my ass. And everyone laughed. Haha, that's so funny. I couldn't sit straight for God knows how long. I was in pain. I was humiliated. I was hurt. Don't break your ass. Take it from me. Take good care of it. Because you never know what That's my story. Thanks for listening. Don't break your ass.
What? You never played Tuber Simulator?
I played Tuber Simulator. See what we got here. Angry video game nerd. All right.
Take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skull and down in his beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd.
Atari, ah yes, a name so dearly loved from the golden age of history. A magical time when there was no internet, no cell phones, just electronic video games. Okay, it was the dark ages, but life was simple. Atari was the prime innovator in video arcades, home computers, and video game consoles. The Atari 2600 revolutionized the game industry. It made popular the use of changeable cartridges and plug-in controllers. The games were primitive and choppy, but back in those days, they were fascinating. But then there came competition. The Odyssey 2, Intellivision, ColecoVision, everybody was trying to take advantage of the video gaming craze. It wasn't like today where you have a choice of only 3 consoles. Back then, there were so many fucking video game systems it made your head spin. Also, there wasn't any way to know which games were good and which games were bad, so consumers were alienated by an overblown market. So Atari made another console, the 5200. It replaced the TV game switch with an automatic switch box. It also tried to eliminate the use of wires by plugging the AC adapter directly into the switch box, but that only made it more confusing. The controllers had a pause button, which was new at the time, but the joysticks were faulty and unreliable. What it all came down to, the 5200 was an oversized piece of shit. I made a whole video about it, that's how much that sucks. Following the video game crash of 1983 and 84, Nintendo and Sega would rise from the ashes, once again revolutionizing the market and ushering in a new generation of gaming. Atari threw their hat in the ring again with the 7800. This one resolved all the issues with the 5200. The controller ports allowed you to use the same controllers as the 2600, and it was also backwards compatible with the 2600 games. The 7800 games featured better graphics, but didn't have much to offer in comparison with Nintendo. So, once again, it bit the dust. Afterwards, Atari stopped naming their consoles after numbers and instead started naming them after cats. The Atari Lynx was the first handheld console that was in color, but it found itself sandwiched between the more successful portable game systems, the Nintendo Game Boy and Sega Game Gear. Though the Lynx was pretty cool, gamers found it to be a little bulky, even with the Lynx 2, the new design model. The Lynx 1 took more batteries and drained them faster than the Game Boy. Also, it didn't have the same third-party support as the others, so it lost again. Meanwhile, Nintendo and Sega were in steady competition, but whether anyone preferred the NES library games or the Sega Genesis games was a matter of opinion. However, the debate amongst the fans and Sega's marketing campaign came down to one simple fact. The Genesis was 16-bit and the NES was only 8.
This started a little trend I like to call the bit wars. Nobody ever talked about bits before that, and nobody ever talked about bits since. And what are bits anyway? Nobody knew, they're just bits. Try explaining that to your parents. Oh, I want a Super Nintendo for Christmas. Don't you already have a Nintendo? Yeah, but this one's 16-bit. What's that? I don't know.
Other than it meaning the graphics were better, that's all we cared about. But the bit wars brought down our sense of gaming to numbers. People began to care more about the graphics and less about the actual gameplay. It was to the point that some consoles even used a number of bits in their name, like the TurboGrafx 16 and the Nintendo 64.
But in 1993, one console would come along to remind us that bits aren't everything. It was the Atari Jaguar, and it was announced as the first 64-bit game system. We were like, damn, 64? That's like 4 times the bits. Even the official advertising slogan said, do the math.
But beyond its vicious exterior and rotating Jaguar cube on the startup screen, it had little to offer. Gamers who were suckered in found a mediocre library of games and graphics that failed to impress. The controllers were huge and they had keypads, much like the ColecoVision and Intellivision. And like those,
I'm using my shipping
overlays
drone.
sometimes come in handy, but for most games, they're unnecessary. The cartridges don't have end labels, so I had to make my own. Seriously, is there any good reason not to have end labels? I guess instead to have these weird handles. What's the point? Do I really need that extra grip? None of the other top-loading consoles had that. It's like, oh god, I can't get the game out. Oh god, I need a handle. Man, I just can't get a grip. Gotta have a handle. And speaking of top-loading consoles, notice how they all have a door. That's to protect from dust. That's a good thing. But the Jaguar doesn't have that. Why not? But before I can review any games, we need to discuss the graphics. This is Zool 2. Now, without criticizing the game, it's a typical side-scroller, but look at it. The graphics don't look any better than Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was 16-bit. Maybe a bad choice of game, so let's give it the benefit of the doubt and try something else. Brutal Sports Football. Another okay game. Once again, the graphics aren't too impressive. Where'd the other 48 bits go? Let's try Checkered Flag. This showcases the graphic capabilities a little more, just the fact that it puts you into a 3-dimensional environment. But compared to F-Zero on Super Nintendo, 48 bits less, but a million times more appealing to the eye. Now look at Cybermorph. It's a flying game with polygon graphics. Going back to Super NES one more time, look at Star Fox. Are we missing something here? For a game console that claims to be 64-bit, it really doesn't show a whole lot of improvement.
This caused a lot of debate amongst gamers whether or not it really was 64-bit. It's a topic that usually overshadows the Jaguar itself, but it's something that we just need to get out of the way.
Well, we do know that Atari was originally planning a 32-bit system called the Panther, but decided to skip it and leap ahead. The Jaguar still used a 32-bit graphic processing unit, but through a combination of other processors somehow added up to 64. It's technical and confusing, but the point is the Jaguar was a rare species, not built like most game consoles. That made it harder for programmers to develop games on it, and as a result, many games didn't utilize its full capabilities, whatever they could have been.
So I've given you a little history of Atari and how it tried to win the bit wars. Now that we got that out of the way, check in for part 2 and we'll actually play some Jaguar games. Or if you want to be cool, you say play some Jag.
It's a 5-hour video? That's amazing.
Alright, let's play some Jag. We've already established that the graphics weren't much of a leap for 64 bits. But
oh, I see. It's patched together.
Take a look at Tempest 2000. It's an arcade-style game with a 3-dimensional feel. It's really addicting and fun to play. Basically, you're in space with a bunch of 3D shapes, just shooting stuff and collecting power-ups. Funny to think that something so simple happens to be one of the best games the Jaguar has to offer. It even has some good kick-ass music. So kick-ass that there was actually a soundtrack on CD. But what's this monster on the cover? Does that ever happen in the game? let's check out Alien vs. Predator. It's a first-person sort of survival horror thing. You can play as not only the alien and the predator, but as a marine. And with each character, your objectives are completely
Bowling
different.
bin.
Surprisingly, it's most fun to play as the marine because you have a gun. But with the alien and predator, you have to sneak up on people. Not much to say, but it's another memorable game on the Jaguar. Next up, the big motherfucker of first-person shooters, Doom. This is one of the best console ports of Doom that I've played. It comes as close to the PC version as it gets. But they had to ruin it with one thing. There's no music during the gameplay.
Oh.
Really? Was there any reason not to have music? Did they run out of time? Some might consider it scarier that way, but it would have been nice to have the option. I call this one Silent Doom, so just put on some Slayer and you're all set. So I think I covered most of the real famous Jaguar games. So now let's look at something more obscure.
Oh, good.
Attack of the Mutant Penguins. I gotta admit, the name alone got my attention.
It's all of season 4.
What's going on? From what I understand, there's a bunch of penguins walking around. They buy tickets and then go into a transformation booth where they
From
become
2016.
evil penguins. And from there, they go to the Doom scale. Yeah, the Doom scale. They jump in the mouth and then appear on the scale. So you gotta stop the penguins by using a weapon, for example, a baseball bat. How do you get the bat? You gotta collect letters that spell the word bat. Where do you find the letters? Inside treasure chests. But how do you open the treasure chests? A key, right? No, gremlins. Yeah, you collect what they call gremlins, and supposedly you drop the gremlins inside the treasure chest and then it opens. But no, it doesn't open right away. It takes like 10 seconds. The more gremlins you use, the faster it opens. But it doesn't open, it like explodes. When you get the bat, you gotta kill all the penguins, but they don't die if you hit them. Instead, there's a bunch of power orbs.
Okay,
that
let's
scatter
try
all
this.
over. You gotta get all the power orbs to power up your bat so you can kill the penguins. But you only kill the penguins wearing hats
Oh,
because the ones
I don't
that
have
don't
enough.
wear hats fight the ones that do wear hats.
I don't have enough
If
to
the
buy it.
penguins on the Doom scale outweigh the regular penguins, the Doom scale starts screaming and going ape shit.
Go away.
This is the weirdest game I've ever played. I mean, it's not bad if you're drunk or high or something, but how do they come up with this shit? I got it. I could come up with a game like this. How about you're a shark and you gotta shake palm trees till trains fall down, and you put the trains in an apple, and then turkeys come and eat the apples, and then the turkeys go up waterfalls, and to get them down, you have to collect monkey butts. So you drop the monkey butts on power lines, and then... Alright, what's next?
Ninja. A fighting game, and a really bad one. Most fighting games have a character select screen. In fact, all of them have that, right? Well, not this one. Instead, it's got this weird first-person sort of thing. You walk around and touch statues to pick your character. It's so awkward. How did they fuck up something as easy as the select screen? Even worse, when playing the one-player mode, you only get a choice of playing as 2 characters. You have to beat the other characters to unlock them. That alone makes it more of a pain in the ass than it has to be. The game itself is pretty much a Mortal Kombat clone, with every hit making pools of blood fall down, and it even has death moves. But it's also one of those games that wimps out by censoring the violence. You have to put in a parental password just to turn the blood on. Basically, it's just a 6-digit code. But what's the chance of kids not figuring out the code before their parents do? But once it's unlocked, you still need to set the level of blood. So in case you want there to be a little bit of blood, but not too much, like who the fuck cares? Just turn the goddamn blood on. The control is horrible. It's almost as bad as Shaq Fu. I'm not kidding. The attacks are sluggish, there's not much strategy, and you'll never guess how to do the special moves. You try everything, back forward kick, down forward punch, half circle back punch, you know, the typical stuff. But none of that works. So you gotta either maybe have the instruction manual or go on the internet to get the moves. You gotta hold the C button. Like instead of down forward C, you gotta hold C while you do it. Why couldn't it be something more common? I think one basic important thing in any fighting game is being able to pick it up and play. And the special moves are ridiculous. Like, what is this? He shoots fireballs at his dick? Or maybe it's a gaping flame vagina? Who the fuck knows? Somebody was not right in the head. This game is fucking horrible. How do you wash down the bad taste of one shitty game with another, Cybermorph. I already mentioned that this one looks worse than Star Fox, but let's give it a chance.
Good luck. Where did you learn to fly?
What's with this green face? It's disturbing.
Where did you learn to fly?
Stop talking to me. Freak.
Where did you learn to fly?
Every single time you hit something, it says that.
Where did you learn?
Knock it off. God, the mountains come out of nowhere. They just pop up, giving you no time to react. When you die, it picks you up right where you left off. Sometimes I complain about games making you start back at the beginning, but this one literally puts you right back where you are. Imagine if in Super Mario Brothers you run into a Goomba and die. Okay, then what? Does it start you right in front of the Goomba again? That voice just never stops.
Where did you learn to
Shut
fly?
up.
Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn?
Come on! That's enough of that.
Where did you learn to fly?
Gotta get out of my head.
Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly?
I gotta get out of my head.
Where did you learn?
I gotta get out of my head.
Where did you learn to fly?
Stop!
Where did you learn to fly?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Where'd you learn to be an asshole? Jaguar, I've had all I can take. You're the most fucking... Did you just growl at me? Oh god! What do I do? Take this, kitty! Sick him! Yeah, that's the real Jaguar! Well, okay, we played a few Jaguar games. We played a sports game, a side-scroller, a first-person shooter, a fighting game, a racing game, and a flying game. We played some good games, some bad games, and overall,
Oh, I just pushed the wrong button again, didn't I? So, where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly? Well, how much money do I need to get my big thing here going with get my next item? How much do I need? I managed to spend all my money playing Puggle. So now I'm low on money. And let's see what my videos are still generating revenue. So I got clickbait, but I don't have I don't know, it's terrible, but let's see. So I need to get like another item and see how much they are. Okay, I got enough for it now. I'll take this one. All right, very good. It's a big teddy bear kind of thing. It gives me what? It gives me I can't tell, and it doesn't matter. It gives me both. It gives me 2 credit for 2 different things. And okay. I don't know. I can't even play Puggle. I need 2.5 million to play Puggle now. And what? 6.5, almost 7 million to play Craniac. So, yeah, whatever. What can I do with my brain points? I've leveled, right? Okay. So I could do... I'm getting on, like, if I get 3 more brain points, I can get ad boost. So, adds triple views instead of doubling them. That's pretty good, actually. It's a pretty good one. Or I can spend it all on this stuff. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens when I do this. Because I can always save for a big thing later. But let me see. I'm gonna see what I get here. For Masturbator, of course. So, I could... oh, now they're gonna cost 10. So, clickbait will cost... I could get these. I could get as many of these as I want, right? And then now I have only 7 points left. All right. So, like, where can I put the remaining 5 points if I want to put them somewhere? I'd have to put them in the... these things. So I could, I guess I could put 5 points into this. I will, what the hey. That's what I'll do. But I don't know, so now I spent all my points, so now I can't get the ad boost thing. But I did spend all my points in getting the clickbait, and so the clickbait thing goes up to 10. And so 20 more points, and then I can get better magnet, which is probably what I want. So magnet subscriber magnet boost lasts longer, which is something that I probably will want because I don't. It does seems like you don't get as many of them. So I'm getting pretty close to leveling too, level 36. I have to get to level 40, that's my big goal. I get 2 brain points for that quest, and some views, I got 53,000 subs for doing that. It's pretty good. Yeah. So right now I do not have sub magnet, but that's the way it goes. So, I think I'm going to take a break, you guys. I'm going to take a little break, and when I come back, I may just put a PewDiePie rerun on for a while, and then I may do something different. I'm not sure, but I may actually play World of Warcraft for a little while. I don't know. We'll see what happens, or something else. We'll see what happens. It'll be fine. But I think I'll take a little bit of a break and see what... I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so I'll be back in a little while, though. I actually will. So we'll see how it goes. And welcome on Facebook. This is my first time streaming there, so I don't know what. But I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for sending me videos and stuff, and we'll just we'll just go. I think we'll just leave it there for now, and I will be back. So I feel like I, in a way, should just keep streaming, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll be back. So we'll see you later. What am I doing? I'm clicking the wrong button, as I always do. All right. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And I just started the, well,